Hello. Hello. It's the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the Mimi Show. I got my English muffin. My husband bought me another one. I woke up to some beautiful roses. Look at my roses. I did. I fixed my hair a little bit. It's not as. See, this is an old piece of hair, and this is a new piece. Can you tell? They're mixed together, but it's in the back. Hello, Isabella. How are you? What's the topic tonight? Girlfriend Nancy. We're going to try to see what's going on with Nancy Guthrie. Then we're going to see what's going on with Meghan and Harry, see if they had a good Valentine's Day or not. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Isn't this a cute cup? Where you get this cup from, Kira? You don't know? I don't know. Okay, Demon Dictator. Demon Dictator's here, but she's in the bushes making dinner. What are you making for dinner? Demon Dictator. I got my sausage biscuit. I'm going to put some more of her strawberry jam on there. This is the only thing I can eat it with. Thank you. So I got it on backwards. Maybe I got it on backwards. Yeah, I had it on backwards. There we go. Better. Yeah, I just wonder what we're having for dinner. Demon Dictator's cooking. Lasagna. Do you put a lot of cheese in it? When you first open this, it smells like that raspberry jam that I don't like. So it does do that. I'm spreading it on there, guys. I'm forcing myself to eat this lady's jam. Hi, Mary. I'm eating my English muffin with her jam on there. Again. Too runny. I love cheese. Cheese is the reason for lasagna. Hello, Daisy. Yeah, Marie, I'm back with the Jamma scam. Yes. Daisy is Daisy, but Marie is still laughing about the jam being put on the sausage biscuit. She's never heard of that, but she's gonna try it. Hello, Pickles. Uh huh. This is the best jam out of the three. I don't like it on toast though. It is the best jam out of the three, but it's not something I would ever buy again. It's not, it's tolerable. Hmm. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Does anybody know what's going on with Nancy? Any updates? I have a few updates for us. I have a few updates for us. I know, Demon Dictator, and you know what? I don't even know why. I have no idea why. DNA testing. Yeah, from that blood that was in our house. Yeah, Demon Dictator, and I don't even know how and why they've gone up. It's a miracle. The strawberry jam is tolerable. I wish I could eat some of her lasagna too. I love lasagna. One of my favorite foods. I believe that, LG. I believe Meghan and Harry have not been intimate. Oh, no, no, no. They're not getting it on. They're not getting their groove on. Stella ain't getting her groove on. Meghan ain't getting her groove on. Harry ain't getting his groove on. That's why he in that place crying. Because he ain't getting no love at home. I ordered my dogs some clothes from Temu, and I have to say, I am really impressed. They look so cute on and good quality. Yeah, their quality is good. Blue balls. Okay. Yeah, there's no way that they hanging out together, doing their thing, and having in marital bliss. Nothing, nothing. Do you guys think that Megan's trying to show the face of the kids with that balloon picture with Harry? Did you see the twins? They showed Harry crying with Megan's baby mama dance. Oh, I've got to see it in the background. I was laughing so hard. We got to get that Demon Dictator. Hi, Kamori. Oh, LG's at the HT laundromat waiting for the clothes to dry. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us while you dry your clothes. That's very nice of you. Let me see. Let me see if I have it. She's showing like the side of the face, Marie. Here we go. Instagram. All right, here we go. Here's the picture of Lily. Oh, Demon Dictator, my daughter has my phone. I'll look it up. I'll go in there and look it up, sweetheart. Let me try to look it up. Sidley twins. Sidley twins. Okay, here it is, Demon Dictator. Is the Broke at Love one? Happy Valentine's Day Massacre. Twin Talk highlights. Is Megan's niece Ashley's Betty's biological mom? Ooh. Allegedly. The picture's manipulated. Oh. Word on the curve is the picture is manipulated. It's a manipulated picture. Kara, turn it. Yes, you're right, LG. She gets off on everyone guessing to keep the public eyes on her. I would agree with you. No, for years, old had legs like Lily does. Says Kamari. She's not the mother, says LG. Valentine's Day Massacre. Okay, I got it. She put Harry's toddler face on her. Interesting. Okay. Let me go to the Silly Twins. Here we go.
Dear, oh my goodness, Rachel, thank you.
Oh, I like her
I didn't
hat.
know that this fascinator would be so fashionable.
So we were
It
only
is.
able to find one of these today, and so I don't have any. I have that red, tartan.
You need one.
Tartan shirt that I stole from my boyfriend, but I wear it during Christmas. So I wanted to wear something pink or red, and
She winter's gong you.
I'm the pink soldier from Squid Game because it's pink. But somebody actually commented once when you wore it, and they said, wearing a hood is Betty today. I'm going to just play a minute.
Okay, we are going to deep dive the Silly Twins today, but we're going to talk about Nancy first. So we're going to come back over here since I have it in that order. Nancy Guthrie's. We're going to find out what else is going on with Nancy real quick. And then we're going to come back to the twins and watch their video. Okay. Thank you, Silly Twins. I wonder why Meghan never puts pretty bows in Lily's hair. If I had a little girl, I would have all nice bows and ribbons. Marie, I at least have one bow in Kara's hair. It's the biggest bow you can ever see. I put little bows in her hair. Yes. I wonder why she doesn't put little bows in her hair either. And it seemed like it's easy to manage. Kara's hair is not easy to manage. It's thick and it's long. It gets tangled. And yeah, I have to keep spray on it. I agree with you. She is nearly as tall as has been. Hello, Don Gross. Don Ross. Sorry about that. Sorry for getting your name incorrectly, but welcome to the Mimi Show. All right. Now we're going to leave this up. All right, we're going to go to where is it? Oh, this sucks. Suckadoo. Let me try this. Kara. Hold on, guys. All right. Hold on, guys. Well, for some reason, my playlist isn't coming up. So I'm going to have to do something a little different. I'm going to have to look up Nancy latest and then we'll go from there. Because unfortunately, I may have to reboot my system.
Statement from the FBI that is pretty significant. I'm going to read you the full thing. It says, the gloves found approximately 2 miles from the Guthrie residence in a field near the side of the road were packaged up by the Pima County Sheriff's Office and sent overnight on 2/12, and they arrived at their private lab in Florida on 2/13. The FBI received preliminary results yesterday on 2/14 and are awaiting quality control and official confirmation today before putting unknown male profile into CODIS, the national database unique to the Bureau. This process typically takes 24 hours from when the Bureau receives DNA. Now, this is the important part. Investigators collected approximately 16 gloves in various areas near the house. Most of them were searchers' gloves that they discarded in various areas when they searched the vicinity. The one with the DNA profile recovered.
16 gloves were found in the area. I'm not surprised because it's such a country-esque kind of a area. People drop things all the time. They've taken 16 gloves into forensics to see if it ties to anything Nancy. That is interesting because the perpetrator at her house that was in the camera, he had on gloves and a ski mask. Hello, Maureen.
Covered is different and appears to match the gloves of the subject in the surveillance video. The FBI will continue to provide assistance on whatever timeline is provided to us. Let me read you that line again. The one with the DNA profile recovered is different and appears to match the gloves of the subject in the surveillance video. And it's kind of a confusing statement, but the way I read it is the glove that was recovered 2 miles from the Guthrie residence is different and appears to match the subject in the surveillance video, and they're now waiting on.
So it looks like the glove that they found, they keep saying it's different, but then they say it's the same. It's weird. I'm kind of confused. Anyway, they're taking these gloves and they're analyzing them to see if they have anything to do with her disappearance. What do you guys think about the fact that it's going on 14 days and we still haven't heard anything? Even the kidnappers aren't really saying too much. They just have the ransom note and want some money. And how do we know that that is coming from Nancy? How do we know she's still alive?
The full DNA profile, which could be significant because this is another big piece of the puzzle. If they can get a DNA profile off the glove and it matches the DNA profile in the house, and then they can be swapping people who they suspect could be involved, this could all start to tie things together. Hey guys, so we just got a new statement from the FBI that is pretty significant. I'm going to read you the full thing. It says, the gloves found approximately 2 miles from the Guthrie residence in a field near the side of the road were packaged up by the Pima County Sheriff's Office and sent overnight on 2/12, and they arrived at their private lab in Florida on 2/13. The FBI received
the gloves. I agree with you, Maureen. The gloves look like regular leather gloves, though, because they were brown. I remember them being brown. And we're also going to talk about them going in the sky, flying around, trying to locate her device. She may be able to be located through her device. I agree with you, Maureen. It didn't look like latex gloves for sure. Hi, Polly. Can you please put your link to your page in here? I can't find you. I was trying to go watch your live yesterday, but I couldn't find you. Auntie Mickey said you said something really nice about me, and I do appreciate that. You know that's gonna piss off the hater. It's gonna piss off the hater. It's good to see you, Polly. So I think these gloves are important. Do you guys think that they're gonna find something with these gloves? I do. I really do. 17 of them and none of them match. That would be weird. I think this kidnapper is very sloppy. Very a sloppy kidnapper. Thank you, Polly. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mhm.
Preliminary results yesterday on 2/14 and are awaiting quality control and official confirmation today before putting unknown male profile into CODIS, the national database unique to the Bureau. This process typically takes 24 hours from when the Bureau receives DNA. Now, this is the important part. Investigators collected approximately 16 gloves in various areas near the house. Most of them were searchers' gloves that they discarded in various areas when they searched the vicinity. The one with the DNA profile recovered is different and appears to match the gloves of the subject in a surveillance video. The FBI of the subject in the surveillance video. The DNA profile recovered is different and appears to match the gloves of the subject in the surveillance video. The FBI will continue to provide assistance on whatever timeline is provided to us. Let me read you that line again. The one with the DNA profile recovered is different and appears to match the gloves of the subject in the surveillance video. So, and it's kind of a confusing statement, but the way I read it is the glove that was recovered 2 miles from the Guthrie residence is different and appears to match the subject in the surveillance video, and they're now waiting on the full DNA profile, which could be significant because this is another big piece of the puzzle. If they can get a DNA profile off the glove and it matches the DNA profile in the house, and then they can be swabbing people who they suspect could be involved, this could all start to tie things together.
Ooh. Did you hear that, guys? We might be getting closer and closer to finding out what happened to Nancy with this DNA evidence. It should tell a story. It should paint a picture of where we lost Saul, it should paint a picture as to who did this to her. It should. Meghan always wanted her mini Diana to merchandise. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I think they're getting super close. I did too. I guess the glove matched. That's what it's saying, that it matched. That's what it's saying to me too, Polly. Just like OJ. Yeah, I think so too. I believe that they're getting close. I really do believe that too.
Hey guys, so we just got a new statement from.
All right, let's move on.
of the Guthrie home. There have been a lot of twists and turns in this case, including leads that did not pan out. But tonight,
Martinez, and we have some information to bring you right at the top of the show. We're learning about some developments tonight in the Nancy Guthrie investigation. So let's get right over to Randy Gyllenhaal. He's live in our newsroom. Randy, what have you learned?
Natalie, in the past couple of hours, searches have intensified around the Tucson area, especially south of the Guthrie home. There have been a lot of twists and turns in this case, including leads that did not pan out. But tonight, a clear increase in police activity. Authorities in Arizona confirming it's related to the Guthrie kidnapping investigation from the FBI and sheriff. We are just shy of 2 weeks now since Nancy Guthrie was taken from her home. Searches have expanded miles beyond it, the FBI doubling the reward, now up to $100,000. And
there's a reward, $100,000 reward for her return. Why wouldn't the people that is trying to get the Bitcoin, that know something about her disappearance, not tell the officer, law enforcement, what happened? If they know something, here's $100,000. If you know something, here you go. Because I don't believe that panned out. I don't believe those people that was writing those letters are legit. Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know. She's on the Epstein list. That's what I heard, LG. She could be in the Meghan? Oh, who's in the Epstein file list? I have to tell you, I really like this hair color. Thank you. And champagne pink looks good on it. The headband is giving champagne pink. Thank you, Polly. The investigation has been stopped. Stopped? I believe it's an inside job too. I believe somebody in the inside knows what's going on. I don't think that this was a random situation that happened to Nancy, but Nancy was taken and someone in her orbit knows. Yeah, unfortunately, I think she's gone too. Every TV personality has been to the island. She's been gone from day one. Wow. Exactly. If you wanted some money, here's the investigators offering you $1,000 to tell us where she is and what you know about her. And now you have an opportunity to get some money. It's weird. That's what makes what they're doing not legitimate. Anyway, the search has intensified. It has ramped up. I don't know if that means they believe that there's someone that is a suspect already. Inside job for sure. I still believe, and this is where me and Demon Dictator agree on, that we still believe that the sister may have had something, may know something, at least know something. It does. It's weird, and the investigation doesn't feel real. It does feel a little sloppy. Will she get a bigger TV deal for it? I doubt it. I wouldn't be surprised though, LG. Let's see what else is going on with Nancy.
And we also have more context. The Pima County Sheriff's Office says authorities are working to identify some DNA collected from the Guthrie's property, DNA that was not from the family. Authorities also have a vague description of a suspect, a man believed to be 5'9" or so, wearing an Ozark trail hiker backpack that's sold at Walmart. Now, we also know investigators have recovered a number of gloves in the area and foothills nearby. Not clear the significance, and the sheriff also downplaying criticism that the FBI and local authorities might be at odds on this case, saying everybody is working together. Nancy, of course, the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, who wrote on social media this week that she will never give up on finding her mother. Tonight, also another lead police may be chasing down. We know a media staging area has been set up, and we will bring you the latest details either right here or on our website, NBCChicago.com. Natalie?
That's right, Randy. We're also expecting an update from NBC News. We'll keep you updated on that.
Guys, I heard that Susan was not going back to work anytime soon, or she may be quitting her job on the Today Show. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, we believe that the sister may have had something to do with it. I would be shocked and delighted if Nancy is still with us. I would be too. I agree that she probably left the earth on day one. That's so sad. They have to do evil to get elevated, says LG. Where are the body dogs? They will find if she was dead in the home or outside of in a family car. I haven't seen any dogs. You're right. I haven't seen any dogs. Look at this. Bring her home.
Breaking this afternoon in the search for Nancy Guthrie, the FBI says one of the gloves recovered appears to match the gloves of the suspect in their surveillance video, and the FBI has recovered DNA from it. Let's bring in retired NYPD Lieutenant Darren Porcher. Darren, welcome.
What an idiot. Who would drop the glove? Drop the glove. It matches the suspect. That is big news. The glove that was found, and one of the gloves that were found and got tested for DNA, is a match for the suspect. So if they find out who had on that glove, they might have their person of interest. I believe they thought it was a simple kidnapping and random, but she passed away, and this now became bigger than they expected. Interesting, Demon Dictator. You think it was a random kidnapping? I think it was planned. She may want to leave because no one watches morning TV anymore. Yeah, did you see that? Did you see the billboard where it says bring her home? Yeah. It's always the gloves. Her handlers are pleased, says LG. That was good. The glove falling. Yep. Poor old Robert. He's red hearing. I'm not sure. Let's see what else he's saying.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
What is your reaction to this breaking news on the search for Nancy Guthrie and specifically the glove with DNA in it?
Well, Mike, this is not just a lead. This has the potential to be breaking news because this is the crack in the case that we're looking for. How can we apply an identification as it relates to who we saw in the video to a DNA sample? And fortunately, this seems as if it's going to come to fruition because we're going to run this and we're going to place this information into the CODIS database to see if this individual, in fact, has DNA in the CODIS database. The CODIS database has information for all individuals that are arrested in the 1990s up until now. And hopefully this will be what we need to garner us into the directional path of rescuing Nancy as well as bringing the perpetrators to custody as in relation to this case.
There was a big SWAT team FBI raid late Friday night that got a lot of us excited. I was watching very closely, but it did not produce any arrests. Does that disappoint you?
Well, Mike, it is disappointing, but at the same token, we have to take in consideration there was a magistrate that signed off on this warrant. In order for a magistrate to sign off on a warrant, there needs to be probable cause. And oftentimes, the magistrates or the judges will demand information to support if probable cause exists as it relates to what law enforcement brings forth. So it's an unfortunate occurrence, but this also shows that the men and women in law enforcement are vigorously working towards gaining a lead to concluding this case with an apprehension and bringing Nancy back home. So I don't see it as an error. I see it as police doing what's necessary to bring Nancy back home.
2 weeks later, do you think Nancy Guthrie is in that close radius to her home, or do you fear she's far from Tucson at this point?
Well, Mike, we're 60 miles away from the Mexican border, and that's oftentimes been a point of contention as it relates to the international line and her possibly being brought there. I'm optimistic, and I genuinely believe that this is a localized operation, and I think that she's in the local area. However, one of the things that's being done right now is, based on her pacemaker, we have now flown overhead devices to try to connect with the pacemaker to see if we can find her in this local.
They are using overhead devices to see if they are able to locate Nancy's pacemaker. Okay, did you guys hear that? They're using stuff to fly over. Interesting. I think God said nope and pulled the glove off his hand. Karma, I know. What are the odds of them finding a glove that matches the perpetrator? And you heard it here first, guys, that they found a glove that matches the DNA to the perpetrator that have taken her from her home. Yeah, I agree, Maureen. They got to do something to find. That's right, LG and Maureen. All right, we're gonna
localized area. So I'm hopeful that she's still in this area of Tucson and we can bring her back.
Let's go back to the breaking news of the moment, which is that glove that appears to match the glove that we've seen in the surveillance video of the suspect. How confident are you, or how excited are you about that development leading to our suspect?
I'm extremely excited and elated, and this shows the tenacity of law enforcement to move at breakneck speed to try to gain a clue as it relates to cracking this case. I genuinely believe that we're going to have a positive outcome as it relates to the analysis of this DNA. And this is a key component in getting us to that point. So going back to what you asked me, I'm excited about it. And I think that we're going to have a positive result in cracking this case.
Yeah, let's hope and pray we get some answers and bring Nancy home to her family. Darren Porcher, thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, guys, we're going to move on to the silly twins, okay? If anybody knows where Nancy Guthrie is, call the investigators. Here's the information. It's probably drones they're using to fly over, says Marine. They're using drones to try to locate Nancy's whereabouts. They're hoping she's still in the Tucson area. I mean, I believe she is. I don't think she's crossed the border or someone had her cross the border. All right, let's go to the silly twins. So we are up to date on Nancy, guys. I will keep you posted on what I know, and we will come back to it. All right, we're gonna have fun with the silly twins.
That's all I have to play. 1 minute, 60 seconds of Harry talking about kids and why they shouldn't be on social media, especially Meta. And if you don't know, we've mentioned it before, Meta.
If kids shouldn't be on social media, why is his wife posting pictures of the kids and Harry on social media? Why is Meghan posting the kids on social media? If they're, against posting their kids on social media. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that you guys I'm so glad that you guys are versatile with me and allow me to do different commentary. Sorry, I needed to heat the sandwich. It got cold. Not edible. Edible. Let's see what the silly twins are talking about, guys. We will continue to pray for Nancy and hope for the best for her, okay? And I hope she's still alive. Although each day that passes gets weaker and weaker,
Is Instagram and Facebook. That's our good friend Mark's friend of the show. Mark.
Well,
you met him at a party. That was it.
Well,
yeah, that was it. So, but I always call people friends of the show. I don't. Tom Bauer's a friend of the show. Okay, guys. So let's get this in our brains again. Okay.
Very nice.
We've talked about this before. We've shown you this before, but let's all get it in our brains again. Okay. We got people in the chat. Let's just make sure we get it in our brains.
Be realistic for a moment. Let's just be realistic for a moment.
Sure.
What is the youngest that you will allow your kids to be on social media?
For me, ideally, I hope until university. Like they're still innocent.
I love Harry's face. It's so great. You'll see I zoomed in on it.
I think 21 is a sensible age.
I've been thinking about this deeply. The speed.
You know, you can 21, they're grown, they're adults. Archie and Lilibet is getting the hell up out of there. What do you mean 21 is a sensible age to be on YouTube? Everybody, I mean YouTube, social media, everybody's on social media. Little Kira has her little cartoons on social media. You know, I wish she didn't watch as much. I do have to watch it and hide it sometimes. But the age 21, they're grown and out of the house. It ain't making sense. Anyway. "21. Harry said he would wait until Lilibet and Archie turns 21 before he allowed them to get on social media." What do you think about that? The age of 21. They're old enough now. They're not going to, Meghan and Harry are not going to be able to control their kids and what they do and how they get on social media at some point, because they're going to be adults. 21 is an adult. Wishful thinking, Harry. And your wife is already posting you on Lilibet.
Of digital media is moving so much faster than the analog nature of law and regulation. We haven't even come up with an idea of what is a child's digital rights. Simple example. I don't know if you have this with Archie and Lily. Say they have a recital or a soccer practice. I'll look to the stands and I will see a dozen or so parents. Everybody has their phone out, capturing a really cute, genuine moment. But it's also a surreal thing to know that.
Hey, Pumpkin. Is it a good one? Mom. Hold on. I don't know where Honey went to. Getting the hell up out of there. That's what Lily and Archie gonna be doing. Getting the hell up out of there. Unconnecting themselves from Meghan and Harry's clutches.
Oh, wow. I have videos of someone else's child, and someone has videos of my child. And now with generative AI and Sora,
let's and we remember this. We already showed this on another show. And
so what you gonna do? Snatch their phone out of their hand and tell them to stop recording? When you're recording and you're recording your child and other kids, excuse me, other kids are in there. I got the hiccups. What are you supposed to do? I try not to put other little kids in my picture. I try. Yesterday I was filming and I went around the room and I thought about it and I was like, should I be filming these other kids? You know? And it is a thought, but what are they going to do? Take the phone out of your hand, snatch it from you, tell you you can't videotape your little girl at her recital?
Yeah, and if you guys ever want to see like the small clips of how we prove points, go to Twin Talk Clips channel.
That's our second channel.
That's our second
I've
channel.
never
The reason
seen
I
this
made it
video.
was because we didn't want to start.
we made it.
We didn't want to. Stephanie and I made it. We didn't want to do a memberships page because we didn't want you guys to have to pay for stuff, but we also wanted to condense our stuff for you, so it's easier for you to find. But we did show that Meghan or Harry, we don't know which one, called Backgrid to go take pictures of other people's children on a beach.
You got that.
On a beach
during a surf camp. Meghan did that.
And then a soccer
Okay.
camp.
So right now, this buffoon, I don't know if he's thinking, crap, this guy's calling me out, or if he just doesn't realize it. I don't know anymore.
There, dude.
I don't realize it.
You don't realize that he's not there?
I don't think he realizes
he's not there.
What he's saying.
I agree. I agree, man.
Where's your daddy?
Okay. What? I was just checking something.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you took my bell.
Okay, I wasn't him.
The speed and rate at which these images and faces and your name and likeness can get manipulated.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really terrifying thing. What do we do to save and protect the anonymity and the digital safety of all children so that they get to engage with the digital world on their terms?
Yeah.
Should parents post photos of their children online?
What I've learned, what I've seen, what I've heard and experienced especially through the Parents Network, is you should be really, really worried, concerned, and cautious about putting photographs of your kids online.
What an idiot. He's not even with the Parents Network anymore. He dropped them. He dropped that group. And now he's saying what I learned.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
He said you should be really concerned about what you put. Kids online.
If anyone doesn't understand that, unless he's speaking Mandarin, which I've never known him to do.
No.
But I'm saying he is saying this in English. Okay, how are we not understanding
I am going to
this?
put it on a loop. Don't worry. I'm not only going to put it on a loop.
Well,
I'm going to put it on
channel.
the actual picture that I'm going to show you right now, because this is the thing. And I don't actually like these videos. I don't like it when somebody takes a picture of someone and then AIs it of them. If for some reason, I don't like it when.
Let's not AI anything.
Yeah, but okay. So I'm just going to show you. So he's going to mention AI now.
It's
Okay,
not our
I'm not. I never. I know that's why.
I
I
don't know what
like
you
it.
meant that you didn't like it.
I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, that's why I never do it.
Agree.
Especially now.
Yeah.
With this surge of unregulated AI. You just don't know where it's going to go. You don't know how it's going to be used.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just be realistic.
You don't know where it's going to go, and you don't know how it's going to be used. So Meghan, in her infinite wisdom, today for Valentine's Day, and you know what? I'm going to have to show it. I know we promised we wouldn't show the kids on this channel, but you know what, Meghan?
You backed us into a corner.
You kind of backed us into a corner today. I really. Okay, here we go. Alrighty then. Okay. Now, this is what's so terrifying that got me when I first saw it. Okay. These two plus
Just
Archie
shave it.
equals my forever Valentine's Day.
Where's Archie?
Why?
Just shave it. It looks so tacky. It looks like he's trying his best to keep up with that. And ain't nothing there. Like little crumbs at the top. Like, it's not sexy at all. Oh. Mandarin. Yeah, cut it off. Harry needs to turn his head upside down. That way he'll have a full head of hair and be clean shaven too. Like feathers. They're like feathers. No, it's not Eminem. I told them to give you some M&Ms. I don't know why the teacher didn't give you M&Ms. Yeah, I said M&Ms for Kara. No, she's hungry. Yeah, he needs to go and flip-de-do it up. Go and shave it off. I would just be bald. His hair looks like feathers, said Polly, like a feather.
I thought she put Archie in the picture.
That looks. I'm sorry.
AI generated.
That is so AI. That is not. Kirk Sidley for president. Where are you? We need you now more than ever.
Now, okay.
Dad has to come in. Nancy, I'm telling you
know
this.
it looks
The
fake.
palm trees in the background were rigged. We know that. They had to get the palm trees. That is not real. That is not a real picture. Look at the hairline on both of them. You don't think that is manipulated?
Well, luckily I zoomed in.
Oh, thank God.
Luckily I zoomed in. Again, I don't like doing this.
Where's Archie? Okay, that's not real. If you guys look at the balloons in her fingers, that's not real. This is not a real picture. What is wrong with people?
Stephanie's
Yeah,
saying it's
this
not.
ain't
It's
real.
really hard to tell. If it was just heavily photoshopped, that's the problem.
Does this look real? I mean, let's ask ourselves. Look at the picture. That's Meghan's daughter and her, of course, Harry, looking like he needs to cut the rest of his hair off. Ain't nothing at the top. If I was Meghan, I would tell him, cut it off. Just shave it off. Let it go. Oh, it is AI. AI, as always, could be fillers. Wow. Not a real picture. Shave it off, says Daisy. From RNN said it was a real picture. Oh, okay. In the UK, we call Harry's hairstyle egg in a nest. Ooh, look at it. What is this going on right here? What's going on right here? And then you got this going on right there. It's just, what is that? He's got like a poof in the front, but none at the top.
You want some milk? Yeah, it's ready. It's in there. This one's not ready. This one's ready in here.
She does. She looks longer than Harry.
Yeah, Nancy, look at their hairline.
Let's put a pin in it.
Okay.
Let's put a pin in whether it's AI generated at all. Okay. Let's put a pin in it for a second.
Kirk Sidley for president.
Let's put a pin in it. Didn't Harry just say,
Yes.
you should not put your kids online
Until they're 21.
Someone can take this.
Yeah.
I could do it. I could do it.
You're
okay?
not, though.
Of course not. But someone could take this and this is the first thing that came to the top of my head because there's some sick Fs out there.
Archie's the spare.
Yeah, there's some sick Fs out there, you guys.
PDF files.
Someone could take this image and AI video it.
Yep.
To make them dancing the way Meghan and him were dancing on the lawn.
Yes.
If they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
If they really wanted to be disgusting, they could take that, put it through AI, and say, make them dance the way they're dancing in this. And AI won't understand. They'll think, okay, and then they'll just do it. Now, the reason I'm here's the balloons. I think,
It's
you
like,
know, now
welcome
there's
to Dairy.
well, okay, well, guys, where's
Someone put Pennywise in.
I know.
Yeah, Karen, thank you.
Karen,
that's
she likes
the
the
first thing
show.
we thought.
Karen, you know what? I think she just likes
Karen,
the
that's the
show.
first thing we thought when we saw it. We said the balloons are Pennywise, and having a kid in there with red balloons,
Okay, guys,
is inappropriate.
Does anyone notice the balloon on the left bottom?
No, I haven't noticed this.
Go to the left.
Yeah. Oh, there's no string.
It really is Pennywise because he can make
Guys,
balloons
I'm
float.
okay, you
We
know
all
what?
float.
If you guys think
We
that
all
this is
float.
not manipulated, where is the string
Yeah,
on the
where
left
is the
balloon?
string on
They
the
all
left
float.
balloon?
Where is the string on the
I tuned
frickin'
in.
balloon?
I don't think Harry would have ever approved this picture. I think
She
it's-
can't
I
even
think if
spell
she-
champagne.
Yeah, I think it should be taken down personally. I think with what's going on with AI, I think it was a different generation back when our parents were showing pictures of us because back then you couldn't run it through a
We were on the side of a bus.
Now it's a little dangerous.
Yes.
And that is not an appropriate picture. So
Egg
there
in a
is,
basket.
wait a second. No, Nancy, you can see it out of focus. Nope. Wait, you can see a string?
I see no
Am I
string.
crazy?
You're not crazy.
Okay. The balloon is
You can
missing a
see it out of-
string. Let's see what
You
else
can?
is going
No,
on.
you can't.
Steven.
Steven.
Oh, Steven. It looks a little weird. Okay, can someone check to see if this is still up? I wonder if she took it down. I'm gonna check. I mean, that's a little weird, you guys. Did she not think people were gonna dissect this?
We're not
That's
doing
not weird.
politics. No one's doing politics. Nancy is not doing politics. Don't worry.
I wasn't doing politics.
No, I'm saying they should stop politics.
Guys, what do you think is going on with this? Do you think this is a real picture?
Everyone's mentioning the hair. Nancy
Yeah,
actually
that's
said that
great.
earlier to me. She
I
was
don't
like,
know,
"Dude,
no,
like,
because
great.
then
put
we
a
are
blush
gonna,
through
then
it."
we are gonna get accused. Could be some.
I see the
Steven.
balloon on the string on the balloon. It's missing. There's no string. The balloon's just floating in the air. The balloon has no string, just like Meghan's candles have no wicks. That's right. The details tell when it's AI. Yep, that's it right there. No string on the balloon, no wick in the candle. Look, the string look like it's on this tree next to it.
Enough.
You have a racist making comments in here. Who is the racist?
Whoa, we
Who
do
is the
not
racist?
do the racist stuff.
Yeah.
We are not steel
Okay.
toe, what is it called?
I don't
Steel
know.
toe morning show.
Guys, just name the person and I'll get him out. You know
We're
what I'm
not
getting sick and
Aaron
tired
M.
of?
Holt.
You know, my mom grew up in Tunisia. She grew up in North Africa.
Let me understand this.
And she's definitely going for like just got home from ballet class.
Yeah, exactly.
So they do had to look for the glow around
Yes,
the edges.
that is a tell.
Look
Yeah,
at
that's
A
this
huge
hair.
tell.
Yeah.
And we all
The
saw it
egg in
around
the
the
basket.
greenery, and they had to get those stupid palm trees because that's what Meghan always talks about. The palm trees represent us.
No, I am going to
Ooh.
do that. Trust me. Siobhan, I plan on doing a lot tonight with the skill
Well,
I
don't
have
do
learned.
don't do
Oh, I'm
anything
gonna
about
go
kids
crazy.
about though, dude.
But guys, this is no longer a Meghan problem. Meghan restaurant last night, and Meghan.
Oh, geez.
Now-
Please
now,
set this up
Funky-
for us.
well,
Well, I have not seen
Okay,
this.
we've talked about this.
Set this
We
up
did
for
a
me.
whole, okay, so we did a whole episode on this.
Yeah.
I might put parts on the clips page in
Please.
case you guys need a refresher course. But Meghan had her birthday party at Funke in Beverly Hills, and she put this up.
We've all been there 10 years ago.
We have talked about this before because a lot like you ask anybody in Sherman Oaks or Studio City,
I don't like the outfit.
Who ruined Stanley's restaurant? Why isn't Stanley's there anymore on the corner of Matilaha and Ventura? Out of this place, okay? And 2 years ago, it was kind of cool to go, but now nobody goes there. It's like the idea how
they were
backward
idiots.
No, but I'm saying I actually showed you guys like if you are at a venue or a restaurant, there is always an exit strategy for the celebrities, okay? Like they took us down an elevator.
Was this last night?
This was last night. They took us down an elevator. The elevator was like this small. We had two security people.
My wedding.
Yes, I know. So, but it's a small,
tiny.
but it might have done it. They do parodies of everything. It's so friggin' funny. But yeah, you guys, they were photographed at Funke. Harry looks thrilled as usual. He always looks thrilled in this. And let me just peruse the People magazine article because, of course, hey, guess what? Who picked it up? Who picked it up? Guess how we all found out about this, guys? People magazine. So I'm not going to bring it up because I don't think it's going to have anything new on there. But it says Meghan Markle and Prince Harry spent early Valentine's Day dinner at their go-to LA hotspot. So what People magazine is doing and Sunshine Sachs is they are doing an ad for Funky in Beverly Hills. Is in the royal family for a while and saw things, and maybe she would have overheard something. So if I can get her on the stand, I could say, hey, remember that Christmas you were with Andrew at Sandringham? What did he say? Did he say anything weird? Did he act like he was going to meet somebody young after this and go get a massage? What was going to happen? Did he ever mention Virginia Say? That's the kind of thing that she was mentioned in. She was not actually mentioned in the Epstein documents. As much as I would love her to be mentioned, I'm still hoping I'm wrong. I want to be one of those people that is so wrong about this.
Looks like
and that Meghan
a sleeping bag
went over to Meghan is so heavily involved with Epstein. I would love that. I would love it, but I just don't see her being that kind of person. I think at that time she was too old. I know that sounds awful, but I think she was just too old to be part of that crowd. Okay, so
she wasn't a part of it.
But yes, she was a hustler with the Soho House, but I think the Soho House is a different faction of what Epstein was doing. I mean, and also, if you guys want, I swear, I agree 100% with Tim Dillon on the Epstein thing. Well, after we're done with our Galentine's thing with Tiffany, guys, watch Tim Dillon's podcast this morning, and his Epstein take is so good. And if you ever want to know where my brain is, it's usually with him. Okay, so in 2021, discussion was about Prince Andrew, the civil case. So Virginia was going to sue Andrew in a civil case. Okay, and it was reported in the Daily Beast that David Boies mentioned Meghan could be deposed. Could. Did you watch it, Lindsay? Wasn't it a good episode? Oh my God, he's so great.
We love him.
Oh, I love it. But didn't you like his take on Epstein? He's like, guys. It was reported in the Daily Beast, but
told me to watch
so
it. I was
good.
Like, I'm obsessed with
David Boies is in that. And you'll see how this guy operates. Like to the very end, he was like, she just can't talk about it, this technology because it's proprietary, but this is going to change the world. I mean, he believed it till the very end. He either believed it or he just really
and she was
is a good lawyer.
She was very Meghan Markle. She only honed in on older men,
just like
white older men billionaires.
Elizabeth Holmes
Elizabeth Holmes and Meghan Markle are the same person. But
Meghan Markle is good at it.
I'm just saying they hone in on these white billionaire older people. It's like elder abuse. It's crazy.
Carolyn, I was gonna like actually text you last night and ask if you watched it. I want to make sure you had watched it because I was like, listen, the Royal Grift does her work and she doesn't really BS. I really like her. I like watching her stuff, but I did want to do my own research and I wanted to make sure that we were right. But that is just classic David Boies. It's just classic David Boies. This is how this man operates. So if you do have HBO, watch The Inventor. I think you might be able to get it for free on YouTube. I think it's old enough that somebody has put a copy down on YouTube.
Yeah.
But, oh, what a great documentary.
Great.
And if you have a chance to read the book, Bad Blood, I'm not a reader, but I read it in 2 days. She couldn't believe it. I was actually in my
She
room.
bought it at Costco.
I was in Costco and I saw it and I
She's
go,
like,
I
I
gotta
gotta buy this.
find out about this. This is crazy. What is that, Harry? What did you want to say, Harry? Guys,
No,
I forgot
we
about
know
this.
in the work that we've done-
But you have told it. Okay, tell it again.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. So, anyways, Stephanie was in the ER for real. Trust me, you can't pay someone to put an IV drip in you. I don't think you can. Can you read the book Bad Blood? I'm not a reader, but I read it in 2 days. She couldn't believe it. I was actually in my
She
room.
bought it at Costco.
I was in Costco and I saw it and I
She's
go,
like,
I
I
gotta
gotta buy this.
find out about this. This is crazy. What is
Thumbs
that,
up.
Harry? What did you want to say, Harry?
Harry,
I said none of you should do this. And if you have that feeling of just overwhelming emotion, that by the very nature of them defending what they're defending, the lies that they are stating, is devaluing life, is devaluing your children's lives. If that brings stuff up to you, it is totally normal.
Guys, give me
You have that feeling of just
I think you might be able to get it for free on YouTube. I think it's old enough that somebody has put a copy down on YouTube.
Yeah.
But, oh, what a great documentary.
great.
And if you have a chance to read the book Bad Blood, I'm not a reader, but I read it in 2 days. She couldn't believe it. I was actually in my
She
room.
bought it at Costco.
I was in Costco and I saw it and I
She's
go,
like,
I
I
gotta
gotta buy this.
find out about this. This is crazy. What is that, Harry? What did you want to say, Harry?
Harry,
as I said, none of you should do this. And if you have that feeling of just overwhelming emotion, that by the very nature of them defending what they're defending, the lies that they are stating, is devaluing life, is devaluing your children's lives. If that brings stuff up to you, it is totally normal.
What?
Guys, give me ideas of what more you want me to do, because now that I can do this, now that I figured it out, it's actually very easy. So what in the same house? It is to me, that is completely crazy. Now seeing this video, it makes so much more sense why he looked like that.
We know in the work that we've done the tolls that digital pressures can take on young people, and also the ripple effect that has on families, parents, entire communities.
Yeah.
when was that?
It was like I want to say a month ago.
A month ago?
Yeah, like a month ago.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah.
And she's leading the conversation, which is so annoying. It's like he can't even be a man.
Well, he's not a man.
That's a nice thing to say.
Okay, so I found
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Do you guys remember Princess Charlotte? Obviously, everyone remembers this. I know I do. Do you guys remember the walkabout at Sandringham? And Princess Charlotte was mimicking her mom, because Princess Catherine does this as well, where she goes, "Thank you, that's so kind of you."
Yes.
Are we all on the same page here? You all heard
She said
Princess
kind
Charlotte.
a lot.
She's but that's so kind of you.
Yeah.
And then you heard Princess Charlotte say it, and everyone was like,
Oh
my God, the heavens opened up, and I'm like, oh my God, this monarchy is gonna last forever. I'm so happy. Oh my God, we've got the kids. As long as we have Princess Charlotte,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Like she's gonna be like Wonder Woman with the thing. That's Princess Charlotte, because she killed it. Like,
she
killed it.
Shira.
No, it's Wonder
Shira.
Woman. Wonder Woman had the thingies, and she would go.
Yeah. Remember Shira?
Oh, I remember Shira. Yeah, we had Shira dolls.
I love
yeah,
that
she was
stuff.
like, wasn't she He-Man's girlfriend or sister?
I
Oh no, they
know,
were sister and brother.
No, they were cousins.
They were related, and we got so
Yes.
mad because we were like, oh,
They
they
were
were get
stumped.
together.
Yeah, we were like,
Yeah,
oh,
they
well,
were
could,
related.
they could literally get together,
Yeah,
but
like,
not
kinda.
in a good way.
So she was mimicking her mom, and you could tell that her mom has instilled, and her dad has instilled very strong values of being respectful to people and treating them, you know. Listen to what Meghan says. Okay? Tell me you're copying Princess Charlotte and Princess Catherine without telling me you're copying Princess Charlotte and Princess Catherine. So this guy, that guy that they're about to do is Zendaya's stylist.
Yeah.
He's great.
I know.
Oh, I hope they have a baby, Zendaya and Tom Holland. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Get for you to style me.
Michelle, helping out on the Mardi Gras.
Speaking of the budget, hi Megan. We love you at Fashion Bomb Daily, Megan. We love you at Fashion Bomb Daily. Thank you. That's so kind. Okay.
What was
said, okay.
that?
What was that?
Thank you. That's so kind.
Thank you. That's so kind of
Like,
you.
look, she wants nothing to do with that woman. She wants nothing to do with her. Has someone else played this? I found it the other day and I was hysterically laughing.
She got paid to be there.
No, I know, but it's so funny.
She's like,
so
there's so
kind.
much I can do.
Yeah, she does hate other women.
Oh,
totally.
Bomb Daily, Megan. We love you at Fashion Bomb Daily. Thank you. That's so kind. Okay.
Why would you not stop and have a conversation? Why?
Weight loss. Speaking of the budget, hi Megan. We love you at Fashion Bomb Daily, Megan. We love you at Fashion Bomb Daily. Thank you. That's so kind. Okay.
Wow.
What was that?
That was
What
like a real dick.
Thank you. That's so kind.
And she
Thank
said,
you. That's so
okay.
kind of
Like,
you.
look, she wants nothing to do with that woman. She wants nothing to do with her. Has someone else played this? I found it the other day and
That was so
I was
rude.
hysterically laughing.
She got paid to be there.
No, I know, but it's so funny.
She's like,
She's so
there's so
kind.
much I can do.
Yeah, she does hate other women.
Oh, she
totally.
hates-
Bomb Daily, Megan. We love you at Fashion Bomb Daily. Thank you. That's so kind. Okay.
Why would you not stop and have a
Conversation
conversation
with her.
Why would
Look at
you
her
not? Look at that face. Look at that. She is brushing that woman off. She has no love for
Just stop and
anyone.
talk to her.
Just stop and talk to her. Look. Hi. I'm
That's
gonna wave
so
at you.
kind of you.
That's so kind of you. And look,
She's like,
at her
I'm
face.
out of here, B.
She literally hates black women.
She wasn't gonna
allegedly.
She was
That's
probably
your
afraid. She was
sign.
probably afraid of what she was going to say. Maybe
What
she was
is
nervous
wrong
about what
with
she
this
was
shit?
going to say.
If you say something, if you're asked a question
Hi, Ziggy Lee.
like that, stop and talk to someone. Be a good person. Be kind. She always talks about being kind and joy.
Well, that's what she said. That's kind of you.
that's very kind
Yeah,
of
here we
you.
go. So have you guys ever heard Meghan say this before? I'm pretty sure she saw Princess Charlotte and heard it and she copied her. Because I've never heard. Tell me if I'm wrong. If there's any video out there of Meghan doing this and saying the word kind, that's so kind of you.
So Megan, we love you at Fashion Bomb Daily. Thank you. That's so kind. Okay.
I mean, what? She brushed her off. She literally brushed her off.
Megan is so
Look
rude.
at LaRoche.
That is insane.
Look at LaRoche.
That is
Look at her.
insane.
Like he's pissed. He's pissed
I know.
because
And people get mad at me for saying.
like look at him. He's like, nope.
Okay, let's get off this for a second. I'm gonna tell a story. Okay. Okay, I won't.
Okay. What's the story?
No, it's fine.
What's the story?
No, it's fine.
Just tell me.
No, it's fine.
What's the story?
Uh-oh,
No,
they
it's
didn't
fine.
got mad at. She didn't got mad.
Do you guys
at
want
her.
to see our Jeremy Jordan pictures that we promised you?
Jeremy Jordan.
All right. Okay. Did everybody look at the community board? Because I showed you, I put up a video, but they would call it the Z100 birthday bash. And every year, because my dad's company, Picture Perfect, had their account.
Okay.
And they would always throw tickets to my dad. Now, my dad personally did.
All right, guys.
She's not a cook or a chef. She's not a homemaker. She wasn't a princess. But she's strategic. And she knows about public relations. That is her skill. I won't call it a talent because it's so cynical. It's learned, born out of naked ambition. And she knows, she's identified that Harry is damaged goods, that he's not useful anymore, and she's had her pound of flesh. She's got the title. Even when they divorce, which of course they will, she remains Duchess of Sussex, which to me is truly horrific. She's got the fame, she's got the social media footprint, she's got the platform, and she sees Harry as a liability. This rather sad grey cloud. And what's happened is that she's sucked the life out of him. You know, she's gained what she needed from Harry, and as a result, she's destroyed him.
It's true.
By being a parasite, because that's a problem with parasites, which is what Meghan is. They don't just like take the nutrients from the host cell. They have to kill the host cell, right? It has to be depleted and ruined. And look at Harry.
He called her a parasite. Did you hear that? He called her. He called Meghan a parasite. That's. Oh boy, Rock-a-Doodle. Suck the blood and the venom. Just suck you dry. She is a parasite. She is a parasite. She's a parasite. He said, just suck it all out. Okay, I will, Del. She's a prostitute. Yeah, the movie Parasite. She's a parasite. Jeez. Girl.
You know, world's least happy millionaire. Just plodding around the place, moaning about his terrible life. So, once again, another nail in the coffin. She turns up at the annual 15% pledge fundraising gala. What does Meghan care about good causes? Are you kidding me? The only cause she's focused on is Meghan Markle. She stepped out on the red carpet in LA wearing a pink strapless dress paired with an enormous black velvet train. And she's doing her Diana act. Okay, when Diana was in India in front of the Taj Mahal, all coquettish, without Charles, that was a clear message from Diana, and Meghan's doing the same. She's basically saying to Harry, I don't need you. And she's telling the world that the brand is now Meg's. It is not Harry and Meghan. It's the same reason she went to the Paris Fashion Week alone, ganz alleine, toute seule, auf die Treppe schnell. She went to Paris alone because it's a solo act. It's not the Beatles anymore. It's just John Lennon. It's just Paul McCartney. We're not in the Beatles. Meghan breaks up every partnership. She broke up the royal family. She split William and Harry. She broke up the partnership with her own father, Thomas Markle Sr., who's been fighting for his life in a Philippines intensive care unit.
She broke up Harry and William's relationship. She pulled them apart. She messed up his relationship with his father, with his grandmother, with his grandfather, with everyone in his family. Catherine. Nobody's speaking to Harry. Harry is ostracized. He's kicked out. He's skedoodle. It was her fault. She is the one that tore Harry from his home. She is the one that brought division to Harry's family and him. Hi, Arnold. She is a greedy and unattractive individual.
Down to his last leg, the poor man. She's broken up.
And don't even talk about how she treated her own family. Should we go there real quick? How her father is in the Philippines with his amputee leg, and she didn't call or go see him, but dancing instead, posting on Instagram, showing herself dancing with her husband instead of. This doesn't smell like Moon Path anymore. It just doesn't smell like the scent that I used to love. I like Mark Dillon. He just speaks the truth.
With Trevor Engels and Meghan, in the end, is a sociopath, a narcissist, pathological egomaniac. And she's a solo entity. Meghan is not a team player.
She's a solo entity. She is not a team player. Oh my God, she's a lot. Don't forget about the bullying allegations. She's a bully too. And a mean girl.
Player, and she's not a partner of anyone. She's a partner of herself.
Yeah.
So she went to Paris Fashion Week, which, by the way, was a public relations disaster because she insulted the memory of Diana by zooming around in a chauffeur-driven car close to the tunnel where Diana passed. I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you? So the only time, because you see, she won't take Harry with her. The issue with Harry, too, is that he's kind of becoming like Thomas Markle in that he hasn't got the right look for her. Because at this event in Los Angeles, she's surrounded by all these very glitteringly beautiful people. And although she's now in middle age, and a lot of you, by the way, have said in the comments, you think she's 50. A lot of you think she's 50. But whatever age she is, it says on Wikipedia 44, but we'll see about that.
Meghan has literally left her father without a leg to stand on. What an evil cow. It's true. It is so true, Maureen. Just bringing it all the way home. That's what you do, Maureen. Thank you for bringing that up. She hasn't left him a leg to stand on. No. 48 looks 58. Yeah, she's getting up there in age.
She's still, presentable. Yeah, she's presentable. Let me know in the comments, is Meghan Markle attractive? Let me know your thoughts. But I think she looks okay. I think she looks pretty good. But Harry is not the right look for her now. That's why, by the way, I'm absolutely certain
that's true.
That she dumped Thomas Markle is because he's just rather kindly overweight, sort of Santa Claus type man. Poor old Thomas Markle Sr. He didn't fit the LA jet set. He was embarrassing to her.
He didn't fit.
She was embarrassed by her own father, the man
she was embarrassed
that helped
by
turn her into a
father.
so-called star, or at least a working actress. A
She was
working girl.
embarrassed by her own
And
father.
I'm convinced that the reason why he bit the dust is because of his appearance.
Yeah.
Working class man, a little overweight,
embarrassed by her
beard,
father.
balding, old. That's not Meghan's scene, is it? She would not need her father to look like George Clooney or something.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, oh, here's my father who looks like George Clooney. You're welcome. And I think that Harry's going the same way. I don't think she
My
wants
husband looks like my father
to be
looks
on his
like
arm.
George Clooney.
I don't
Look,
think he cuts the look that she's
I
going
don't
for.
either.
Because he's getting older now and he's
I
getting a
don't
little
think-
fuller around the midriff and that hair.
That hair, Mark, the hair, the hairy dude is like, whoa, it's really tacky. Harry's starting to look, he ain't looking princely, is he? I didn't see her hair extensions for her skinny ponytails stuck on the base of her neck. I haven't seen that, Dale. He's hilarious. Wow, you saw it, Kamari? I didn't see it. It takes Paula to talk about her hair, though. Paula.
Continues to tumble out at a rate of knots, even though he's got the cheek of saying that William somehow surprisingly bald. How dare you? William looks so much better than Harry.
He does.
Oh, goodness. By the way, is it just me?
Oh,
Meghan
wow.
must have
Someone did a
the
close-up.
wildest crush on William. Are you kidding me? Let me know in the comments. Meghan has got beyond the hots for William. Well, I don't know anyone that wouldn't like William. He's such a fine figure of a man. He's so sculpted, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's so lean. His body mass index is to die for. And Meghan is, oh, hi, William. How are you doing? It's really sad that the first time I met you, I was wearing ripped jeans and I was in barefoot. You could see all my bunions and my corns and calluses. I got so many calluses. And I got hammer toes and raptor toes.
Yeah, I
Not a
do
good
too.
look. My feet are a nightmare. I can't lie. So, oh God, are you kidding? She, obviously, it's quite clear she chose the wrong prince. If she had her
Right,
time again,
Daisy.
she would have gone and done an acting course at the University of St. Andrews at the same time that William was there. And she would have turned up at the university bar. Hi, my name's Meghan. It's lovely to meet you. I'm a very innocent American girl. So she chose, in her mind, she chose the wrong brother. She was horrified when she married Harry that he didn't have as much money as she thought that he had. She was horrified that he wasn't going to be king. She was horrified that there's a hierarchy in the royal family, which meant that their house, their accommodation was smaller than William and Catherine's. She was horrified that within the royal hierarchy and within the family, William and Catherine had a higher position and more status. Because she's an American and the Americans are more, well, it's not so hierarchical. You can be homeless one day and in 10 years' time, US president. It's the American dream. That's what it is. People throughout American history have arrived in the United States, often with nothing. They've gone on to achieve high office, build empires, business-wise, build business empires, or create great art. So, but UK is different, you know, it's old Europe, it's old Europe. By the way, here we are in front of the Palace of Westminster, the House of Commons, the House of the Parliament. We step out of shot for a moment so you can enjoy it. Isn't it absolutely fabulous? Now, everyone calls that Big Ben behind me. I understand that the clock is called Big Ben, but in fact, it's the Elizabeth Tower. But everyone calls it Big Ben, so let's not be too pedantic. So she goes to Los Angeles on her own. Harry is in Montecito, which is like, what, an hour and a half away by car. And he's sitting at home watching reruns of Suits.
Oh, I like this one. This is episode 7, season 5. You know, Meghan was quite hot then, actually, you know. And also, I prefer Meghan in Suits than the real Meghan, because at least Meghan in Suits is like quite nice and caring and not a pathological narcissist with raptor toes and bunions.
Right. So she goes to Paris alone. She goes to Los Angeles alone, right? That is, let me know in the comments. But you would take your husband, right? But she's always telling us about her husband. My husband this, my husband that. Why doesn't he go with her to Los Angeles? And maybe she wants to go to the event alone. Well, what he could do is he could go with her. He could drive. Because I will tell you that parking in LA is difficult.
She wants
So
to go
he
by
could drive.
herself.
He could let her out, drop her off at the venue.
Meg, I'll drop you off here on the corner. You make your way into the venue and I'll park. I'll find that there's a big parking lot underneath the Target about 3 blocks away. So I'll go there. I'll take the Range Rover down there, you know?
And that's what he could do. He could drop her off. And then what could happen is Meghan goes to her event and he's like, I'm in town. I'm supporting my wife, you know. And he could relax and go to a nice, good American restaurant like Hooters or something like that, where the staff are super friendly. The service is elite level at the Hooters, where they employ glamorous young women. But
hey guys, I want to play this one video of King Charles. They saying that he's not telling the truth about some things. This Dan Wooden, put a 1 in the chat if you want to see it. Oh yeah, Meghan would have chose William in a heartbeat. But the problem with that was their relationship was going to clash because William is not going to be treated like anyone. Like, Meghan's controlling and has a controlling spirit. And she's able to manipulate and control Harry, but she would not be able to manipulate and to control William. Meghan would have chosen William in a heartbeat. Yep. He's no fool and wouldn't touch that succubus with a 10-foot Barbie barb pole. Okay, I'm moving on. See, there's always a good side and a dark side to all of us. Meghan could use the manipulation to influence positive, but she chooses the dark. She does. She's dark. Very much chooses the dark. Yeah, that's what I was going to play, that King Charles is a liar. Why are they calling him a liar? That's not very nice. That's not very nice. Let's see why they're calling our King Charles a liar.
So the king, when he denied last week that he had any involvement in this 12 million quid, you say was lying.
I believe so. This is a story about financial corruption at the heart of the royal family, abetted by the monarch itself, the late Queen, and possibly by our present monarch. If it does emerge that Charles knew all about it, he's going to have to step aside for William. I think we're getting to that stage. I'm surprised it's taken so long, because some of these accusations have been in the press for 15 years. Many of
This guy right here, whoever he is, he wants the monarchy to be abolished. So he's not for King Charles and the whole royal life. So he's kind of biased. So we have to be careful with his opinion in my book. But to tell Charles he needs to advocate is pushing it. He's running the country. He's doing a great job doing it. He didn't know anything there was to know about Andrew. Hi, TT. It's good to see you. Thank you. That Andrew Lord, he took Andrew down. I'm sure. With power comes corruption. Yeah, he seems like Andrew Lowney seems like he did that. But what's interesting is how come he's not taking everybody down? Why is he just taking Andrew down? It's like he's targeting him. Polly says, smash that like button, guys. He knows everything this guy's written. Nervous. What is that? Numerous books by the royal family for decades. He knows everything this guy written. Numerous books on the royal family for decades. Wow. I bet he's a thorn in their butt. Hey, Drew is a bad man. Oh. Where'd I come up at? Okay. So he doesn't like the monarchy. He doesn't like the royal family. He's not a monarchist. And anyway.
These revelations, which are described as being new, are actually in my book. So this has been a huge cover-up.
Let's talk about Andrew. I mean, the situation now is it's almost, I think, getting slightly ridiculous. The sheer volume of the allegations and accusations against the former prince are now extraordinary. They are, without in any way wishing to undermine the seriousness of the accusations against Peter Mandelson, they're more serious. We have allegations, of course, that the the then Prince Andrew, when he was a trade envoy for this country in the noughties, was not only in effect, these are allegations, of course, which are really nice, in effect selling secrets, British secrets, to Jeffrey Epstein, but now he stands accused of selling secrets to his banker friends, the Rowlands, David and his son Jonathan Rowland, plus Gordon Brown, no less, former Prime Minister, saying that Jeffrey Epstein flew 90 flights into Britain full of his various women that he was sex trafficking, and that Andrew was up to his neck in this, that some of these women went directly to Buckingham Palace and he had them spirited in for his own delectation, allegedly. Now, these accusations are extraordinary. They're much more serious than the allegations against Mandelson, serious though they are in themselves. And yet, here we are, a week on, still no announcement of an official police criminal investigation into the King's brother. That has to happen, doesn't it? Very soon.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what I would say is I'm surprised it's taken so long, because some of these accusations have been in the press for 15 years. Many of these revelations, which are described as being new, are actually in my book, and there was no action taken. So I had the associations with the Rowlands, and I had many of these episodes of him basically insider trading. You know, I think it's got to the point where the Met cannot now fudge it any longer. They have to bring charges investigate and bring charges against him. You're absolutely right. These are more serious in many ways than those against Mandelson, and they move pretty smartish there. We've got now, I think, more evidence about the sex trafficking, so they have two grounds on which to go after him. But I think the interesting question here is, as I say, how it's taken so long for this story to emerge. There are literally hundreds of people, most of whom didn't speak to me, who were involved in abetting Andrew in these activities, going right up, I'm afraid, to the late Queen. And I think there's some wider questions that, I mean, it's not just Andrew who should be the fall guy here, but others. It is, I mean, I noticed from your previous discussion.
Maureen, I want to thank you so much for your lovely compliment. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. Like Letitia, I love your lives. You really enrich my life with your content and your enduring presentation. Aww. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Polly. Have you got 2 braids in your beautiful long hair today, or did you forget? Oh, I love the 2 braid looks. That was very lovely. Thank you, guys. Oh. I think they're going too hard on King Charles right now. I really do. I think that they need to let this play out and see what's going to happen. And then we go from there and then find out what's going on with King Charles. But to accuse him of knowing and he may have didn't know is not fair. Saying that he knew is not fair.
I mean, the elites now are finally being held to account for running things totally in their own interests. Fergie, of course, also comes out of this badly, and I think we're going to see more and more attention paid on the daughters. I've actually offered material written to the National Crime Agency, offering them to give them a list of people they should be talking to, and material that I have that isn't in the public domain, and I haven't had a reply.
And you made many freedom of information requests to the police about Andrew's activities when he was trade envoy, and every time got them knocked back. They came up with excuses not to give you the information you request. And I think that would be down, let's face it, to traditional cap-doffing royal deference. The police did not want to get involved in investigating the Queen's the King's brother and the Queen's son then. And I suspect that same impulse is pulsing through the veins of the coppers right now. They are reticent to investigate the King's brother, a member of the royal family. But I don't think they can hold off much longer, do you?
No, I mean, my requests actually mainly were to the Foreign Office and Department of Business and Trade. So, I mean, hundreds of them.
I like the fairy tale, Dale. The fairy tale is what makes the royals so awesome.
Which are all batted back. I only had a few to the police, but and then Foreign Office told ambassadors not to talk to me. So I mean, this has been a huge cover-up. But yes, I mean, the police are now saying that the Director of Public Prosecutions are saying that they will operate without fear and favor. And I think there's so much public outrage that they can't be seen to do nothing now and kick this into the long grass as they've done before.
And also, Andrew, and I think that this is something that the King has got to address as a matter of urgency. He does not seem to be understanding the urgency and the seriousness of the royal family's predicament right now, which I think is genuinely existential, thanks to Andrew. And the serious issue that the King has got to diffuse is this. We got details from the Sun newspaper last week about this £12 million that was handed by Andrew to Virginia Guthrie. God rest her soul, she took her own life subsequently. He handed her £12 million not to go to a civil court in New York to sue him civilly for allegedly sexually assaulting her on 3 different continents. He denies that. We all say, well, if you deny it and you say you never met her, why did you give her £12 million? Frankly, we don't believe you, which is the only logical conclusion to reach after that set of circumstances. But we learned from The Sun last week. The Sun said that something like 10 million was supplied by the Queen to Andrew because he didn't have the money. Some of the money was supplied by Prince Philip, and that the rest, more than £1 million, was supplied by the King. This was, or the then Prince of Wales, Prince Charles. This was denied.
So Prince Charles, Queen Elizabeth, and Philip gave money, $12 million, to the victim. That's word on the curb. And since they gave him that money, they believe that Charles is involved. And some of you also think that. I think I saw that, Dale. I don't think William wants to have anything to do with his uncle. Catherine no longer likes the king. No more eye contact or jokes. Watch the recent videos. Oh, okay. Y'all are saying that they are not. Yeah, Pickles, I had pushed the mute button by accident. Oh wow, they gave out the first 7 million and then the rest 12 million. Wow, it's a lot of money. You have to ask questions. What do you need this money for? Well, I need to pay her off because she's saying that I essayed her. Well, did you?
Died the next day by the palace. But either way, I mean, the King's or the Prince of Wales contribution, but either way, what this amounts to is because the royal family were worried about overshadowing the police's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, they handed Virginia Guthrie 12 million quid hush money to keep Jeffrey Epstein's sordid sex secrets. That is a dreadful look. It was a dreadful mistake by the Queen. They should never have funded Andrew. He should never have handed her that money. And the King needs to apologize and he needs to explain. Am I right?
Well, I mean, I wrote about this in the book. I mean, the sums came, as you say, from Charles as well, though he denies it. It did. And I think the big problem he's got is that he's known about this problem for a long time and he hasn't dealt with it. In fact, they've tried to push it under the carpet, and anyone who raised it was basically either it was denied or they had legal threats or there was some strong arm tactic used on them. So I think the big question, it's now getting to right to the heart of the monarchy, is what did he know, when did he know it, and what did they do? I mean, I've always said this is a story about financial corruption at the heart of the royal family, abetted by the monarch itself, the late Queen, and possibly by our present monarch. And I'm afraid if it does emerge that Charles knew all about it, then I think there's going to be a public outcry, and he's going to have to step aside for William. I think we're getting to that stage.
So you would say that.
Letitia, what do you think about the Queen, Philip and Charles' knowledge for why Andrew needed that money? See, that's my thing, Michelle. I believe that she knew what they needed the money for, but he gave them the money anyway. If my daughter comes to me and say, Mom, I'm in trouble, I need some money, I've done something, horrible, and I need it, then I'm going to give it to her. I'm not going to hesitate. But I don't think it was given to him for hush hush money. I don't think it was hush money. Do you, Michelle? Let's see what else. Your knowledge of it. And then if they were supposed to know, then what were they supposed to do? Call the police? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate it. I think William wants to beat the blank out of Andrew. I don't blame him. Yeah, he's upset, Maureen. I do believe the Queen Elizabeth knew all the scam that was going on, and she covered it up for Andrew and Harry. See, Kamara thinks that the Queen knew. Oh, I just wonder. Like, how much did she know that was going on? It could be, yeah. What do you guys think? I got Kamari's thoughts. Del, what do you think about the Queen? Oh, see, Del thinks that as well. Many years ago, I liked Fergie. Now she makes me, I used to feel sorry for Fergie, but now I'm starting to think like, Fergie, you're a mess. Her reputation isn't the best. I would not financially support wrongdoing. Would you call it wrongdoing if you have to, if you're in a civil case and, well, it was a cover up because instead of going to court, they paid Virginia but instead of going to court, they settled. So I wouldn't consider it wrongdoing. I would consider it a settlement. It was a settlement. And it's you're legally able to do that. So I don't think the Queen did anything wrong as far as that was concerned. My thoughts. Letitia, Her Majesty knew. She saw the signs from when her husband was peddling. Philandering. Yeah, but how much did she know? And should she have said, I'm not giving you the money. I'm not giving you the money because of what you did. You're on your own. If we had the money to bail out one of our family members and they had done something wrong, you guys would say, no, I'm not giving you the money because of the crime itself. I don't know. Like I said, if my daughter came to me and said, I need some money to pay for da 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 da, I would give her the money. I don't think that's covering up the crime. They loaned him the money, first of all. Yep. I know someone that enjoys, let's say, for instance, I know someone that likes to go to the casino and then they get themselves into a bind and then they need money. I would help them. That's probably not the same scenario with Andrew's case. Imagine talking to Princess Catherine saying, I gotta clean this fucking mess up after dad dies. I'm sure his head is spinning. I will never believe Virginia's unalived herself. I agree with you, Maureen. I don't think she unalived herself either. I think she was unalived. I do believe that. Oh, wow. That's Dale said that's a chicken feed to the royals, the 12 million. It's nothing. Catherine's health may be affected by all this trash. That's true. That's true. Ziggy Lee says, I guess we will know soon enough how much the Queen knew when Andrew's kid or Meghan's book comes out, whether whichever one comes first. You think like Meghan would have to say about it, Ziggy Lee? You think she would tell? Interesting. She didn't. She did not. She said, if anything happens to me, y'all need to investigate it. She was gone in the hospital after the bus crash for minor injuries. Then took the opportunity. Hi, Cece. It was wonderful. I got some beautiful flowers from my husband. Some beautiful, beautiful flowers. And I got to go out to eat with my hubby.
Then, when the king, or the king's office, very, very swiftly after the Sun broke down how that 12 million quid was paid to Andrew to hand to Virginia Guthrie, and it involved more than £1 million from the then Prince of Wales, now King. When he denied that, you say he's not telling the truth.
Absolutely. I have a lot more information, which I will be revealing in due course, about the involvement of the whole family in this.
So the king, when he denied last week that he had any involvement in this 12 million quid, you say was lying.
I believe so.
That's extraordinary. I mean, but as I say, it is important whether or not the king contributed, but I don't think the royal family made the most horrendous mistake by ever allowing Andrew to hand any money to poor Virginia Guthrie, because that was hush money to keep Epstein's secrets. They should never have.
It's not illegal. I believe it was a settlement instead of going to civil court.
Done that, should they?
Well, they've been keeping the Epstein secrets for a long time. This was just the latest stage in that process.
And also, last point, Andrew, it's always good to talk to you. I really appreciate you coming on. Your book was full of the most explosive, extraordinary revelations. I always remember when they were first serialized in the Daily Mail, devouring every word, going, my God. But you say that your lawyers kept out a lot of even worse information about what Prince Andrew and the royal family were up to. So that you believe that in terms of the bombshell revelations about Andrew and the royal family and the Epstein files, we haven't heard the worst of it or the last of it.
No. I mean, they took out, for example, all the stuff on Mandelson. I think they took out the stuff on the Islamic Bank, but there's more that I've found since more people have come forward. I'm seeing indeed new people even this weekend. So I've got a lot of new material, and I think there'll be more revelations from the Epstein leaks. I mean, I've seen several things which the press still haven't picked up on.
And that you are going to do a revised edition of...
So often I have said, wouldn't you want to be in the room when these crazy decisions, these mad and bonkers PR decisions by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are being made? And finally, we have heard from one of the PRs in the room who saw it all. This is absolutely fascinating reporting from Paula Frolick of News Nation, who says that a PR executive claims that Meghan and Harry are both delusional. And remember, there's a lot of these. They have gone through 11 PR operatives in 5 years. And Paula Frolick reports the attending.
They went through 11 PR companies in 5 years, guys. 11 PR companies within 5 years.
PR people who worked with the main point comms people are finally speaking out on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. One PR executive with knowledge of the couple told me the duo was problematic in different ways and considered both, quote, delusional, saying Meghan wouldn't make eye contact with anyone other than the head PR.
How was everybody's Valentine's Day?
The turnover was incredible. Meanwhile, Harry, in this person's opinion, is, quote, dumber than you could ever imagine, like lacking basic math skills and not understanding how to calculate living expenses, which, to be fair, the guy never had to, coming from unlimited funds his whole life. And I have to be honest, both of these reports ring true. From what I have reported for a long time, and remember, I've spoken to a lot of people who have spent time working for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The delusion comes in very different ways. And I think while it is harsh, we have seen that with Harry, there is just a lacking in real world experience and an intellect.
They are disgusting.
To the point where he has trusted Meghan in areas that he shouldn't have, because she has convinced him that she knows. She clearly doesn't know. As Paula Frolick goes on, to add insult to injury, the former PR person said people couldn't put the work for the Sussexes on their resume as they had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, and also that it was pointless work because there was no impact of the work,
Pointless.
Now, Harry and Meghan's current rep told me this story is not true. However, this would not be the first time a staffer was offended and hurt by Markle.
She's lying.
In 2017, Meghan's handler allegedly demanded a private table, saying it's for someone who is dating a prince. Meghan stood by silently and aloof. Meghan was also very rude to an undergardener at Windsor. The head gardener complained to the Queen, who told Meghan off, saying, in this family, we don't speak to people like that.
Woo!
And of course, I go back to my initial reporting, which actually blew the lid of this whole thing, which was that the real reason Catherine and Meghan Markle first fell out, and it still annoys me to this day, that Meghan's team have tried to muddy the waters on this, and Harry tried to muddy the waters of this and spare and made it all about the fact that Meghan was cold and didn't want to hug Catherine and wouldn't lend her the lip balm.
Gloss.
I mean, by the way, who wants to borrow someone's lip balm?
lip gloss.
It's really odd. It's not a hygienic thing. But that's what Harry had to grasp onto. Because the very real reality is that the first bust-up between Catherine and Meghan Markle came from the fact that Meghan Markle was speaking to the staff at Kensington Palace in such a revolting manner.
She was
And that
a
Catherine
bully.
just wasn't going to have it. As Paula Frolic goes on, multiple sources said Meghan would be warm and effusive at first, then turn cold and withholding toward the person she perceived to be responsible when things went wrong. She's constantly playing checkers when you were not in. You were to be thrown to the wolves, undermining, it's talking behind your back, it's gnawing at your sense of self, really like Mean Girls teenager. The report goes on. Meghan Markle's tough year had a rough start, of course, in 2026 with her show With Love Meghan officially cancelled by Netflix, which didn't pick up her movie Cookie Queens despite her first look deal. It was also reported that the streamer, a partner in her As Ever company, has been giving away all of her products, and Kim and Khloe Kardashian confirmed in Khloe's podcast that Meghan and Harry were never presented with a photo consent form at their mother Chris's 70th birthday party, as the couple had claimed. As for Harry, his lack of intellect has also been well documented, even by himself in his autobiography Spare. He recalls King Charles gently steering him away from academics, acknowledging that he was not the scholarly one in the family. Harry also writes that his Eton housemaster told him bluntly, "You're not the university."
All right, guys. That was a lovely live. Did you enjoy it? Put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed the live. We're going to take Kara to Andretti's. It's this arcade place where you go bowling and have a little fun. What are you guys going to do for the rest of the day, Pickles? And Dell, what do you guys got up to? You're a very participant. You participated a lot, Dell, today. Very informative information. And you were really good and on point. Thank you. Hi, Diane. So good to see you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys so much. Pickles is moving furniture. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me and being a part of my show today. And I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's weekend. And I'll catch you on the next live. Okay, Dale. Thank you, Pickles. Thank you. I will. Thank you for coming, Ziggy Lee. It's so good to see you.